Today, I'm taking a look at the Tapo C410 from TP-Link. Now, if you know us at Stilo Group Services, you'll know we've always been a bit sceptical when it comes to solar-powered security cameras, and in most cases, we still recommend hardwired CCTV systems for reliability, consistency, and long-term performance. That said, security is always about using the right solution for the right environment. This particular project involves a farm field where the customer needs temporary visibility, and running power or installing permanent infrastructure just isn't practical right now. Now that's where something like the Tapo C410 starts to make sense. It's battery powered, connects over Wi-Fi, and with the solar panel attached, it can offer ongoing coverage in remote locations without mains power. Now, of course, most people will know these probably as more of a domestic appliance. More than likely, that would be your use case. We spoke about remote sites before, sites with no power, so this is where this starts to come in. So solar isn't magic performance, right? But it always comes down to placement, sunlight exposure, Wi-Fi signal, and how often the camera is being triggered. But for temporary deployments like this, it can be a very practical option. Now, we'll be testing this out in the real world environment and seeing how it performs. What I can tell you is that if you do look at these and you want to connect them to your existing recorder using protocols such as ONVIF, you will struggle with this model. So they do not support that with this model. And the reason why, or the reason they tell us, is because it's solar powered, so they can't guarantee that there will be sufficient power to provide that ongoing stream. If you buy the wired versions of these though, you can create a local account and add them to your existing recorder. Let's see what it looks like mounted. This is good for what we need it for right now, and that is to keep an eye on one particular thing here. Yeah, the video quality is pretty good, not the best, but it's good for what it is. The solar panel can be located somewhere else. It comes with a very long cable, I think it's up to 4 meters long, which allows you to mount that elsewhere, and then there's a blanking plate here on this base as well. So, as I say, primarily for us, it's good to see what the solar will do. It's good to see if it will hold up. We will be testing that because, as I say, there is a use case for these. People do come to us quite regularly and say, what camera would you recommend for us in this environment? And although we don't deal in domestic installations, I can tell you now that this would actually come in handy for one type of project that we do work on quite regularly, and that is, as described before on one of our videos, the remote sites that are awaiting development. What we're going to do is we're going to monitor it over the next few days to see what happens. I also want to see what the night vision's like on this, because there is an option to not use infrared and to use the light sensors. So we'll see what happens there as well.